apparently she wanted to do like I don't. She was talking to some friends. You know, they recorded it, and some of the recordings were from like 1964, 1965, and others were recorded like during the 80s or something. So, but they're just now putting it out there. Um, I definitely recommend people to go watch, this documentary on HBO Max if you're like into like the old Hollywood glamour thing and, and if you're interested in that. But I don't know, like, back then, like I really, especially when you look at these old Hollywood glamour kind of celebrities, you're like, oh my God, like they used to be so like, because they're very unique individuals because it's like you didn't have access to those kind of celebrities the way that we have access to celebrities now. So it's like there was always this mystique about these old Hollywood celebrities, like someone like Elizabeth Taylor or like Marilyn Monroe or something like that. But y'all, like, listen, as much as like Elizabeth Taylor, she's a very beautiful woman. Like she was gorgeous, and of course, like the surface level stuff that people know about her, like the marriages. She got married. She got married like what eight, nine times, and you know, and all that stuff, and the scandals and stuff, and getting into those marriages. But if you really look at like when you take all the surface level stuff out, oh, and this is like my personal like overview of what I think of like Elizabeth Taylor, like now looking back at like throughout the years, and like looking back at high school when I did my research, and now with like with adult eyes and watching this documentary with her, the lost tapes, and also doing a little bit of research too, because there was some things left. I felt like she kind of skated through a few things, and like during what she was talking about her marriages and stuff like that. But to me, like when I look at Elizabeth Taylor now and looking at the context of things, I think that she was a very troubled individual. I think that she was also an abused individual, but I also feel like she was also a very toxic individual. Like there were like if you really think about it, like there were times where Elizabeth Taylor was like not a like she was not a good person at times, especially to her friends, her partners, her husbands. Not to say that her husbands are also innocent too, because a few of her husbands that how she got them, those husbands ended up cheating on their previous wives in order to get with her. So it's like